One of the most important things that you can have for each member of your family is as simple as a skivvy. Now, if you blink, you'll miss it, so stay with us in the next few minutes where we make exactly one of these. Now, as I understand it, the military came up with this, and a traditional skivvy should have, if I'm doing this right, just 3 ingredients: a clean pair of socks, a clean pair of underwear, and a clean t-shirt. So let's make one as quick as we can and see what happens. I've got the 3 ingredients here, and I'm going to take the t-shirt. I know it's all wrinkly, and that's just fine. It'll get more wrinkly in its skivvy. I'm going to lay it down flat on its with its face forward, so I've got the back facing me right here. And I'm going to take a clean set of underwear, and for you men, it's just fine if you have boxer shorts. You can just lay them right there across the top, just like you've seen me do. A pair of boxers right here in the middle is going to work fine too. Then I take and grab right here at the top and bottom, and I'm going to fold it over just to the middle line. I really ideally want the t-shirt to lay just about like that. I'm going to do that on the other side, grabbing right here at the top of the shoulder and down at the bottom, pull that in, and so that we've got the arms like that. All right? Then I take the socks, and you want wool socks, not cotton. You're going to lay them, let me pull it this way so you can see it a little bit better. You're going to lay them with the foot on top of the shirt and the bottoms out to the sides, or not bottoms, the openings you want out here to the sides. And then we're just going to reach underneath, and we're going to tightly curl this right up and roll it right down all the way to the bottom. And when we get to the bottom, all we have to do is fold over both of these. So here we go. Here's one side. Remember that ideally, even in the hot summer, wool is going to be far better than cotton. So if you can, you'll want wool or wool blend for all 3 of these items. All right, let's try the other side. Now, when you make these at home, it's great for you to have the whole family get involved. Get everybody to go get their best quality pair of socks, and I can even tighten that up a little bit. Go have everybody get their best pair of socks that they would want to wear in an emergency, a good clean t-shirt and a clean pair of underwear, and have everybody come out and have these little drills where they see who can make their skivvy the fastest. But that is a traditional skivvy. All right, now I just want to show you a couple additives. This is traditional, but there are a few things you might find convenient for your family to add to them without adding too much bulk. This is a set of ranger beads, and in a different video we've shown you how to make those. That can come in really handy of knowing where to go and where to count the paces that you've come if you're trying to do some orienteering or traveling through, especially at night. Also, this can be a handy little thing. You could add a survival blanket just in case it's winter. Boy, you would sure be thankful for that in there. Here's some waterproof matches. Here's a little tiny flashlight that would fit in there just fine. Here are 2 Whizzy wipes, and I know that you have probably seen the video on that, but those are like toilet paper and kept in this little packaging. It keeps them sterile and waterproof until you need them. So 2 little uses of toilet paper sure might come in handy. Also, here's some hand warmers. It would be wonderful to have those on hand. This is a bandana, but you could also have a shamag if you'd rather. That would be less noticeable, but if you wanted to be noticed or you wanted to mark a tree or something to find your way back to, having a bright red bandana might be just as helpful. And then a lot of us have made these little survival kits that just the whole kit fits right in an Altoids can. I wouldn't fit all this and this, but if you just made this skivvy and fit that inside of it, I'll bet it would be just fine. So you kind of choose. You can't have all of these fit in it without it being real bulky, and then it's not even worth its weight any longer. But pick what items might be the most valuable to each of the persons in your family and tailor it to your own liking. So there you have it. Now what are you going to add to your skivvy? maybe a granola bar in the middle, or perhaps some little peppermints, or some of these things that we mentioned. It's all up to you. Or you can do it just the traditional way. But either way, it's going to be a blessing to your family to have this prepared. I love the idea of making it a little kind of a contest to see who can make theirs the fastest. You'll end up packing your suitcase this way a lot when you go on vacations and trips to see grandma and such, but it's also so very handy in an emergency. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has been, share this video with somebody that you love. Take a minute to hit that subscribe and the bell button down below, because that helps us a lot. And we thank you so much, especially to those of you who have supported us over on Patreon. We love you, we thank you, and all of this is to God's glory. So go out and be a blessing to someone today. You might have learned this one already, but before you go, I want to share 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. It says this, "Beloved, let us love one another, for the love of God is with us, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love doesn't know God, because God is love." Now go spread the word.